got a tempo run today. It's raining, but that ain't gonna stop us. It's also episode 3 of the vlog. So we're getting it done despite the weather. The rain is just an excuse. My intention was to always do this workout, and something like a little bit of rain isn't gonna put me off my baseline workout for today. So tempo run coming up. So we're just warming up. We've got a duration of today's 44 minutes. We are going a 15-minute warm-up. So we're gonna go for a bit of a trot to warm up around the block. And then we've got our main set is 6 rounds of 2 minutes 30 in zone 5 into a 90-second recovery in zone 1 to 2. So what that looks like is I will probably be doing, from my understanding, there you go, I'll be doing anywhere from 430s to 440s, okay? For the 2 minutes 30 hard, and then I'll be backing it down to about 6 minutes for the recovery time. 6 minutes, 6:10. The hardest part is going from a zone 5 effort into a jog and then slowing that pace down. So we're going hard and then we're bringing it back down. Hard, bringing it back down. And the ability, that's what sort of tempo run, the ability to make those adjustments can be quite tough. So if I don't recover well enough in the 90 seconds off, I won't be able to see the 6 efforts through holding 430, 440. So it's important when that 90 second comes around that I peel it right back, I get my breath back, I recuperate the mind, and then I go again for the efforts. Starting to get a little bit more warmer now. The biggest thing with these tempo runs is that the warm-up needs to be efficient. So you guys wouldn't have seen it, but we just did a stretch, and I just did the stretch with the class that we just finished here at the gym. And so I just spent 20-25 minutes stretching out my lower body. Now I'm moving into more of an active warm-up. Okay, so I'm gonna making sure that my heart rate's starting to get up a little bit. My heart rate's starting to be leveled out. Okay, so what most people do, what mistake most people do when they do a run is they're like, oh, I run and my heart rate can't lower. Because what they're doing is they're going from doing nothing straight into their run. So if you take 10 minutes to warm up, prime your body, already, as you can tell by my voice, your heart rate's slowly starting to find its place. So when you go to start the run, you can execute on the run. So there's a really good tip. Warm up 10-15 minutes before every run. Let's get this bread. See you back in for a warm down. So we're gonna do a stretch down now. I weighed myself and I wasn't super happy, to be honest with you. So I've got a bit of weight to lose to this Ironman, and it's not that I'm being caught up on the weight necessarily. It is a part of that, it is, but it also is because I need to be lighter when it comes to Ironman time. I can only accept where I currently am and how I look. Although I don't look bad, I know that. It's just growing up, lacking confidence in that dynamic, plays on your mind when you get older and older. So I just thought I'd share with you guys. It actually was quite tough for me to take my shirt off in today's run, but I feel better when I have my shirt off. I just feel like I get a good breeze. And then all I'm doing at the moment is from a mindset perspective is understanding that I can only accept where I currently am. And I can only control the controllables. I can't change anything that I've done a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago that's allowed me to maybe put on more weight. One of the reasons why this Ironman's so good is it brings so much discipline into my life. So I'm not trying to rush to lose the weight. Me and Pierso, who's doing my nutrition, who we're gonna have one episode about my nutrition, we're just trying to maybe tick over, lose a kilo a week until I'm happy to race at that weight that I get down to. So hopefully we'll get down to 75. Let's get into this stretch. Suss out these times. Oh, the ankle is foot cramp. Oh, this ankle's not wanting to pull up. I'm gonna have to change the stretch. That ankle, since I rolled it, just doesn't have a ton of mobility in it still. So, going through the times from today, first one was 4:48, okay, which is good because they're still sort of just finding yourself. Second one was 4:55. That was one where I had to do a 1 or 2 turns, so that stop-start probably made a difference. Effort number 3 was 4:38, so a little bit probably too fast. Fourth one was 4:44. Fifth one was 4:43, and sixth one was 4:35. So looking at these times, I probably would have averaged out at about 4:40. But I need to work on, I think, like I said, if I had gone for a straight run one way, straight run the other way, I probably would have found that they would have been a little bit more aligned. But it seems like that as I went on, the better my pacing got. So maybe about 4:38 to 4:45 is my zone 5 area. But my rest periods were pretty much anywhere between 4:55 and 6:10, which is good. So clocked up about 8K, just over 7.5K, which is good. Yeah. So happy with today's pacings. I hope you guys have been enjoying these vlogs. It's new for myself and Geordie behind the lens, but so far this week we had a swim on Monday, which was a 3K swim and a strength session. Today we had the run and a strength session, but I'm thinking about moving the strength session to tomorrow because I'm doing yoga tonight, so I don't want to overkill myself, so probably move that strength session tomorrow. Friday's rest day. Saturday we got a big ride again. We got 3 hours and a 45-minute ride on Saturday, so we'll probably go 80K plus, and then straight into a 30-minute run once the bike's finished, so practicing that transition. And then Sunday we have an hour and 25-minute run, so we'll probably do 15K on Sunday for the run, so that's my week. Besides that, guys, I'm going to start to wrap up my stretch. Thanks for joining me on my tempo run today. Really appreciate the support. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any DMs or any questions. Make sure if you can, we would honestly love if you could jump down and subscribe down below. Yeah, pass this with a friend if it inspires you or inspires anyone. And I want to know that just seeing views on the video and seeing people message me is an extremely huge external motivator, which is great to kick up the bum as well when you're feeling low. But besides that, we are 3 vlogs down, 2nd week of training underway, and so far so good. Happy with progress so far. Catch up.